All right. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, parang nasa meeting lang. No. Good morning to our participants, to our YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn viewers. I welcome you all to once again to our Code Your Future with StackTrek, a 40 minutes coding workshop for non-coders for region 4A and 4B. Hello, sino mga taga Calabarzon and Mimaropa dyan? Mag-ingay. All right. So to confirm your attendance, kindly type in your name and the place that you are watching from. Okay? So let me just scan through. Okay, we have from Tagaytay, we have from Lucena, we have from Navotas, we have from Santa Rosa, Laguna, Iloilo. There. Okay. So I would also like to know, is this your first time joining a coding or the Code Your Future coding workshop? So if this is your first time, kindly type in first. If second time na, second, para we would know kung sino ba yung mga suki na namin dito. Okay, if it's your first time, kindly type in first. If it's your second time, second. If third, fourth, and all. All right. So I can see people. Oh, okay. Lahat first. So are you all excited to code your first program? Okay, most of you is naka first. All right. So, all right. And with that one, it's good to know that you have interest in pursuing a career in tech or at least starting to learn no, programming. And with that one, before we start, I would like to remind everyone to please follow the pre-session assignment that we have sent to you via email. Okay? And if done or if you were already able to successfully enroll, kindly type in the word enrolled in our comment section. Okay? Just so we would know if you have successfully enrolled. Okay. If not yet, we will be posting the instructions. Our team will be posting the instructions here in our comment section for you to follow. Okay. This is before you can join our workshop, make sure that you have successfully enrolled. Okay, in the course that we will be using for this morning's workshop. All right. So there are a few things no for you to be able to get your certificate of completion. First, you have to confirm your attendance via the comment section, type in your name and the place that you are watching from. And later, you will be submitting your successful or your completed code no after our workshop. All right. Okay. Good to know that most of you have already enrolled. And also, guys, to help us reach more people, no, if you know someone who is interested in programming, tapos baka di niya lang nalaman ang event na to. So help us by sharing our live, no, and use the hashtag CodeYourFuturePH. So let us reach more Filipinos and help or like help them with their programming journey. Okay. So to give you an overview, Code Your Future is an initiative that aims to elevate more Filipinos to become tech professionals through programming education. So at the end of this workshop, no, hopefully you would have the heart to decide na okay gusto ko na maging programmer, no. So why become a programmer, no? So there are a lot of benefits when you become a tech professional, no? First and foremost, no, highest salary profession in any industries. Okay? One of the highest paid profession right now, especially in the Philippines, are developers or programmers. Second is that this is high demand. Okay? Maraming naghahanap ng mga programmers ngayon. Third, work flexibility or you can work remotely. Okay? Fourth, no formal education required. So again, you don't have to go back to college, get that 4-year degree in IT for you to be able or to become a tech professional. All right. And by the way, guys, at the end of our workshop, we will be having our full stack bootcamp info session. So since you have already registered here in our workshop, so this is the first step no to becoming a tech professional. So if you still want to pursue, if you want to continue, parang, ay, gusto ko pala maging programmer, I want to become a developer, okay? So our bootcamp might be something for you. And with that one, all right, I can see people, okay, successfully enrolled naman so far lahat. Wala namang, and by the way, guys, if you are encountering any problem in enrolling in our course and during the workshop, feel free to type them in the comment section as our product team is on standby on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn to assist you. All right. Okay. So to formally start our workshop for this morning, I would like to call in the Regional Director of the ICT Region 4A and 4B to give us a welcome message. Director Cheryl C. Ortega.
A pleasant morning to our respective partners from StackTrek and to our registered participants from various sectors in Calabarzon and Mimaropa. The advent of digital technology has greatly affected the availability of opportunities for our personal and professional growth as it opened up more chances for career development without requiring one's physical presence. With this scenario at hand, the importance of strengthening the ICT skills of our fellow Filipinos is part of our mandate in the department as we aspire for the Philippines to develop and flourish through innovation and constant development of ICT. Given this vision, it will be hard for us to succeed alone. Thus, we are grateful for this partnership with StackTrek as we offer ways to welcome more digitally inclined and ready individuals on our transition to a digital Philippines. Code Your Future initiative, jointly launched by the DICT and StackTrek, is the country's largest tech talent development project that aims to create more job-ready programmers that meets the need of the tech industry and is really a perfect venue to provide ideas and knowledge and vision to give profound opportunities in information and communications technology. May it be in strengthening of academic or employment careers of our participants. I am excited on what our partners from StackTrek can offer to all our non-coders on this 40 minutes coding workshop, and may our participants be able to pass on the knowledge to other people so you can likely take part as we work together in harmony in looking forward to a digitized nation, because technology in the classroom is not the end goal. Enabling learning everywhere is the goal, and that is a quote from Andrew Ladders.
There. Thank you so much, Director Cheryl, for that very inspiring message to all of our participants. So yun, no? So ngayon pa lang, I would like to congratulate everyone, no, for taking this first step into becoming a future tech professional. So with that one, we would like to thank our partner for today's workshop, the ICT Region 4A and 4B. Thank you so much for your unending support. So just a quick announcement. So there's a call for application for a free training on social media marketing. Okay? You can see all the details here, or for more information, you may email them at region4a@dict.gov.ph, or you may also check out their Facebook page for more updates, informations, and announcement. Deadline of application for this one is October 21, 2022. So to join or sign up, you may access the link bit.ly/SMM Laguna Batch 2, or you may simply scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now. There. I know you are all excited, no? to dive into the most exciting part of our workshop, no, for this morning. So once again, help us reach more people by sharing our live stream this morning, and use the hashtag, okay, for your caption, use the hashtag code your future PH, and let us reach more Filipinos, no, for especially mga Filipinos who are interested to pursue a career in tech. And without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our speaker for today's Code Your First program in 40 minutes. She is from Mapua University. Let us all welcome Miss Angela Butalon.
Hello everyone, my name is Angela Butalon. Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Isai. Without further ado, let's get started with today's coding lesson. Okay. Once again, welcome to everyone from Region 4A and 4B. Thank you for tuning in today and taking these brave first few steps into your um, profession in tech. I hope you learned something valuable from today's lesson. Let's start with a few reminders. First, please note that we will be using Python, the coding language Python, a very beginner friendly coding language. With that being said, we'd like to remind you to be aware of your code's indentation, since Python is very particular with this. Just one mistake in your indentation could ruin the whole code. Here is a small gist of terminology that will be used in this workshop. First of all, data types. The different types of data that you get from the user and you can use within your program. What are the types of data types? Well, an example of that is integers. Integers are whole numbers. So basically 5, 10, 20. These are all integers, can be of any length, and it is only limited to the memory available. In contrast integers, we have floating points, which are numbers accompanied by decimals. Basta may decimal, floating point yan. Another type of data type is Python, is strings, which is a series of characters in the alphabet. Basically, they can be words, phrases, or sentences. This is how we display a string. We enclose them in double quotations. Let's go ahead and analyze this piece of basic code. First of all, we are assigning a value to the variable s. In this case, the value is the phrase "this is a string," which is encased in double quotations. And to display it, we are telling the program to print the variable s. So once again, s is the variable. This phrase is the string which the variable contains, and we are telling the program to print s. I would also like to add that in code, whatever we open, we have to close. Like for example, note the quotation marks. There's an opening one and a closing one, and the parentheses. If you don't close everything that you open in a program, it will not work. I hope we're all following. But again, if you guys have any questions or clarifications, please feel free to leave them in the comments and our StackTrek team will address them. And again, don't be intimidated if these terms aren't familiar to you yet. For again, this is just a small gist of the terminology we will tackle in the upcoming lesson. Next up is conditionals. If else statements are your most basic type of conditionals. They're used for decision making. Think of it like this: if this statement is true, this action will execute. Else, meaning it's not true, this block will execute instead. Like, for example, here on screen is displayed a flowchart. We use visual charts as an expression of decision making within a program. So let's say, for example, with the if else conditional, you could say, if your income is greater than 500, I still have money to buy McDonald's. Else, I don't have money to buy McDonald's. Another one is, if it's raining, I'll bring an umbrella outside. Else, I'll leave it at home. So, something like that, where if certain conditions are met, you will perform a task. And if they are not met, you will do something else. In making conditionals, always ask what are the conditions for you to carry out a certain action. Now that we've tackled that, I think we can move on to the project at hand and introduce the topic. Let's just say that adulting is a part of life. It equates to responsibilities, paying bills, and whatnot. It's probably why you're listening to this program right now. For some, they are already planning to create a family, to jumpstart their careers. But to do anything in the adult world, we need to budget our finances wisely. So, with that, we will be creating a program that will let you know the specifics of your budget. If you're saving enough, if you can meet your needs, and the percentage of income that goes into each bill category. So, what are the inputs that will be needed from your user? So, basically, if you create a program, you will need inputs from the user. For example, when you fill in your personal information when signing up for something, that is already text based input. Or when you upload photos and videos to social media, that is also user input. For our budget planner, we will need a user's monthly income, food bill, water bill, electricity bill, and transportation bill. Here are the things you have to consider for our program as well. Disclaimer lang that these statistics are from Money Max's income range of 2022. If you fall, and it states that if you fall into this category of income, which is less than 24,164 pesos, you are within the lower income class. And if your income falls above 144,984 pesos, you are within the upper income class. And if you're between these two numbers, you fall inside the middle income class. There are more classes, but for learning purposes, we cut it down to three. So, what output can we expect after accomplishing this program? First off is total income and income class. We will be able to find out how much your total income is and what income class you fall into. Next is the bill for each category and its corresponding percentage, as well as your total bill. Then, using all the information gained, the program calculates your savings based on your expenses. This is basically what this last block says. Let me repeat all that long so we understand the objective of our budgeting program. So let's say for example, na 20,000 pesos ang income mo. Based on this, the program you're about to make will tell you what income class you belong to. Similar to this, using the input for your bill in each category, the code will tell you the percentage of your income that goes into paying your water bill, your food expenses, and whatnot. All of that equates to a total bill, which the program will subtract from your income to calculate for your savings. Sounds very interesting to know that programming has a lot of real life applications, no? If you have further questions, please comment them in the comment section. And if not, we can get started with the coding part of our workshop. So once again, good day to everyone. I hope you've already enrolled in the course and also have typed the word enrolled in the comment section to gain your certificates. And I hope you're already inside the coding playground. Once you click coding playground, you will be redirected here Then click select a language and select Python. If you're already inside the coding program, kindly comment the word playground para alam ko kung makakasunod. Your screen should look like this. Again, comment the word playground if your screen looks like this. Okay, looking good. Okay, I think we can start. So one thing you can do first is to declare your variables. Your variables are like containers wherein you store values. Let's declare some constant variables, meaning variables that don't change until the end of the program. You don't need to write this down, yung mga nasa loob ng hashtag. I would also like to add a disclaimer that in coding, hashtag denotes a comment. Anything that you put in hashtag, hindi siya kasama sa code outcome. Think of it na lang as a note to self for developers to know the purpose of a certain block of code. So, we're making variables. We're gonna say upper income maximum is equal to 24,164 pesos, and upper income minimum is equal to 144,984 pesos. So, sa loob ng variables, you can have spaces. So, we denote them with underscores. Okay? Next, we have to initialize the values. So, we're gonna get your total bill and equate it to 0. All of these we're gonna equate to 0. That's what initializing values is. So, ito yung mga bills na we're gonna calculate for later. And sinistate lang natin sila sa program. That's what we're doing. Electricity percentage is equal to 0. Transportation underscore percentage is equal to 0. Savings is equal to 0. And the income underscore class is equal to close open quotation marks. So, if you can note that since string value yung hihingi natin sa income class, nilagyan natin ng quotation marks. Pero sa mga iba, since number yung hihingi natin dito, ni-equal natin to 0. Yun basically. So, once you've written the constant values and variables, as I have, please comment the word variables so that I know kung kakasunod. I'll give you guys a few minutes to type all of this. Hindi naman kailangan ng space before and after the equal sign, pero para lang mas madali tignan sa mata, we're putting a space. Okay, so far so good. Marami nakakasunod sa variables. Very good, guys. Remember that variables are like containers where you store values. Ito yung container mo, tapos sinasabi mo that it has this value. Ito yung container mo, and sinasabi mo that it has this value. Something like that. Next, how do you ask the user for their input? Well, we can code it like so. Income is equal to float, opening parentheses, input, opening close parentheses. So, sa block of code na to, sinestate natin yung variable na income. Tapos, sinasabi natin na float siya because things like money, watts, and kilos usually have decimal values. Tapos, sinasabi natin that the user can put their input sa loob ng ng parentheses na to. Kaya ganyan yung structure natin. So we're gonna do that for the rest as well. Food, float, opening parentheses, input, opening close parentheses. Water, float, opening parentheses, input, opening close parentheses. And if you notice, automatic na din yung pagsara ng parentheses when you type it. That's what I meant when everything na you open in programming, you also have to close. Electricity equal to float, input. And transportation is equal to float, opening parentheses, input, opening close parentheses. Okay. If you're done with the input, kindly comment input. We'll wait for the others. Okay, mukhang may mga nakakasunod naman. Ito po lahat ng code. Don't worry, kung di nakakasunod, kasi sa dulo naman ng lesson, we will be, the StackTrek team will be sending the completed code to you guys. But as much as possible, please, sunod tayo. Okay, I think we can move on to computation. So, sa computation, ito yung mga formulas nyo for computing. So, para sa total bill, we need to add all of the values of food, water, electricity, transportation. So, very straightforward naman ang programming language na Python, guys. Tapos, to determine the percentages of each category, we're gonna say food percentage is equal to, tapos how do you compute for food percentage? Ito basically yung computation. Sinasabi mo total bill, tas sinasabi mo sa program how you want it to compute for this value. So food percentage, sabihin natin sa program na you have to do food divided by total bill times 100. Okay. So, sa mga ano dyan, beginners, sa coding, ang slash, ibig sabihin niyan division. Tapos, ang asterisk is multiplication. So, food over total bill times 100. That's how you read it in coding. Okay, let's do the other percentages. Water underscore percentage is equal to water underscore total bill times 100. Electricity underscore percentage is equal to electricity over total underscore bill times 100. Tapos, yung transportation underscore percentage is equal to transportation over total bill times 100. Basically, that's how you compute for the percentage of each bill. Now, before we finish this section of code, maganda din siguro if we compute for paano hanapin ang savings. So, savings is equal to income minus total bill. Yan, very straightforward siya. Once you guys are done with this block of code, kindly comment the word computation. Thank you. And while you're typing that, review lang tayo sa mga things to take note of sa coding. So, review, constant values don't change at the end of the program. Variables are containers that store values. Input asks the user to input their information into a program. And computation is where the math comes in. Addition and subtraction is the plus and minus sign. Division is denoted by a slash. And multiplication is represented by an asterisk. Okay? Marami-rami na rin nag-type ng computation. Let's wait for the others lang. And I think we can move on na to conditionals, which we had discussed earlier. Next up, conditionals. So, ito yung if else. So, let's say na if income is less than or equal to lower income maximum, which is yung 24,000 pesos na na-state natin earlier. Lagay kayo ng colon. Tapos, if you, kung napapansin nyo, may indentation after the colon. Huwag nyo i-backspace, guys. Ganyan po talaga sa programming. Sa if else, may indentation. Income underscore class is equal to lower income class. So, basically, sinasabi nyo lang sa program na if yung income na in-input nyo ng user is less than or equal to sa lower income maximum na na-state natin dito, yung sasabihin sa kanya ng program na your income class is lower income class. Okay. That's next. Make sure that when you hit enter, indented siya. So next is elif income is greater than greater than lower income maximum, and income is less than upper income minimum. Tas colon, income class is equal to middle income class. Yung end, sinasabi niya that both of these values should be true. So basically sa block na to, sinasabi natin na if your income is between the range of lower income maximum and upper income minimum, sasabihin sa'yo ng program na you belong to the middle income class. And if else, income underscore class is equal to upper income class. Okay. So, yun. Sinasabi niya, you could also write na else income is greater than upper income maximum, pero, upper income minimum, pero that's redundant. Kasi, sinasabi mo na else, if hindi na-meet yung conditions na to, the only possible option is na greater siya. So, lalagay natin sa upper income class. So, that's like where the math falls in sa coding. So once you're done with this block, kindly comment conditionals. Thank you. Be wary of the colon, indentation, and spelling, guys. Okay, let's wait for the others. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, now I think we can move on to printing. So, ito yung di-display nyo sa output. That's what printing is. So, print, parentheses, quotation mark, summary. So, ipiprint na lang yung word na summary sa output. That's what printing is. Print, tapos naka-quotation marks dahil nga po string siya. So, string din to. Income, colon, space. Lagyan nyo ng space para maganda tingnan. Space plus str plus STR parentheses income plus quotation marks dash plus income underscore class. So, explain ko lang yung block of code na to. Yung string, naka-double quotation. Plus means na dinadagdagan natin siya. Pero hindi ito mag-show up sa output. Dahil wala siya within the double quotation. Plus, string na income. So, str is string. I-convert natin yung float sa string when printing para madugtong siya, para makasali siya. So, str income plus dash, para lang mag-show up lang na dash, plus income underscore class. Hindi natin dinouble quote ang income class kasi string siya, wherein income is a number. If you guys remember that from our variables. So, yung income class, string siya, pero number yung income. Okay. Okay, next, print. Opening quotation, food, colon, plus, str, food, plus, quotation mark, php, tas opening parentheses. Delete nyo yung closing niya. Opening parentheses, php, plus, don't worry, explain ko naman po yung block na to later. Quotation mark, curly bracket. Curly bracket, guys, hindi square bracket, hindi po parentheses, curly bracket. 0, colon, dot, 2f. Okay. Tapos, closing. After na closing quotation mark, lagay nyo dot, format. Tapos, parentheses, food pala to. Food percentage. Sorry po, wait lang. STR food format, food percentage. Food underscore percentage. Tapos plus quotation mark percent. So, print food plus string food plus php plus 0, colon, dot 2f, dot format, food underscore percentage plus percent. Ay, tapos lagayan nyo na din ang closing. Closing parentheses. So, sana po nakakasunod. Basically, ipiprint na lang yung food. Yung string na food, colon. Tapos, i-recall niya yung sa custom input nyo na nilagay, how much you spend on food. Tapos, PHP plus, sinasabi, ito po yung curly bracket. Sinistate lang yan yung ilang decimal place na i-round off yung food percentage. So, 0, colon, dot 2f, ibig sabihin lang po nun 2 decimal places. Tapos, i-format niya. Tapos yung food percentage. Plus percent. Para lang po maganda tignan. Ganyan na lang po. Isipin niyo. Yung pag-breakdown sa line of code na yan. So, let's do the rest. Gagawin po natin yan sa lahat ng bills. So, print. Quotation mark water. Plus str water plus quotation mark php opening parentheses plus quotation mark curly bracket 0, colon, dot 2f. Huwag niyo po kalimutan may dot dyan. Tapos after ng quotation mark, meron ding dot. Tapos format format water underscore percentage plus quotation mark percent. Tapos closing parenthesis. So, maging particular po tayo sa pagkakaiba ng line of code na to. So, tingnan niyo po ang line 38 at 39. Food, ito dito. Dito lang po siya nagde-differ sa food at sa percentage. Yan po, sa tatlong yan. Water, water, water. So, sana po nakakasunod. And with that, I think pwede naman natin i-copy-paste na since medyo nga lengthy yung code. Pwede nyo ginagawa po ito ng programmers para lang magtakbo. So, i-replace lang natin lahat ng nagde-differ na word with ano pa ba kinahangkit natin? The electricity and transportation. So, oh, sorry. Ano ba yan? Na-delete ko. Okay. Electricity. Dito na. Electricity. Tapos, dito din. Pero transportation naman. Oh, sorry. Okay. Tapos, lastly, ipiprint natin yung total bill. So, print total bill. Sin-string siya. Again, nakalagay sa double quotation. Total bill plus, i-recall natin yung string. Total bill plus PHP. Lang. As you can see, medyo alanganin yung mga detalye, indentation at spelling. So please check your work diligently. And once you are done coding this section, please comment the word printing. I'll give you guys a while. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, I think we can move on na to our last block of code, which is our second conditionals. Conditionals 2. Conditionals 2. So, ito lang yung if-else again. If your savings is greater than or equal to 0, colon, print the phrase you are within budget and you have saved plus str savings plus quotation mark PHP. Else, print you are short of budget. You need plus str savings times -1 plus PHP. Okay. So, sana po nag-gets nyo yung if-else statement. So, if your savings is greater than or equal to 0, sasabihin nyo na you are within budget. Tapos, kung magkano na-save nyo. Else, ibig sabihin, negative number po yung yung ano nyo, yung savings nyo. Sasabihin nyo, you're short of budget and you need, sasabihin niya how much you need in savings. Since negative number siya, i-multiply natin sa -1 para mag-show up siya sa output as positive. You will need that much savings. So, sana po nagigets. And nagigets nyo din yung mga ba't may quotation marks yung mga string and bakit ito kailangan nasa parentheses and multiplication. And once you're done with this bit of code, kindly type conditionals too sa comments para alam ko nakakasunod. And don't worry guys, magsasend naman po ang StackTrek team ng kompletong code in a little bit. Yes. Marami akong nakikitang nagka-comment. Okay, may mga conditionals to na. Very good job itong batch na to. Nakakasunod talaga. And if may any questions, guys, i-leave nyo lang po sa comments. And we'll try our best to address them. Okay. Okay. Ay, nawala ako sa sharing. Ano na yan? Wait lang po ah. Technical difficulty. Wait lang po. Okay. So, once again, ito po yung conditionals to natin. Mukhang marami naman po nakakasunod. Good job, guys. So, let's review our code. Nanggaling tayo dito sa variables. Dineclare natin sa loob ng containers yung mga values. Tapos, naglagay tayo ng input para sa user, para malagay nila kung magkano ba income nila, yung food at water. Tapos, sinabi natin sa program paano mag-compute ng total bill, ng food percentage, and yung conditionals, sinasabi natin yung anong income class mag-fall para malaman ng program. Tapos nag-print tayo ng lalabas output kung paano yung formatting. Tapos sa conditionals too, sinasabi niya lang kung magkano yung savings nyo. And we have a question from John Laluna. Yung str po ba is calling yung string nung nandun sa loob ng parentheses po. Tama po ba? Thank you. Opo, tama po. Yung str, meaning string, tapos i-recall niya yung nasa loob ng income. Dahil if you remember, ano po siya, float value, yung mga bagay na to, yung income, yung food, yung water. Tapos, para ma-display siya sa output, kailangan niya maging string. So, isasabihin lang natin, kina-convert lang natin siya to string para mag-show. Yun po yung point nun. Okay. So, I think we can move on to paglalagay na ng input. Before you run any code, always remember to put input. So, ano ba ilalagay natin sa input? Una, wait lang. So, ito yung inputs. Una is yung income. Magkano lalagay natin na sample income? Let's say, 100,000 pesos. And para lang po, alam nyo, don't put comma, pang separate ng 1,000, hindi po siya ma-read ng code. So, 100,000 pesos. Yan po, pagsulat. Tapos sasabihin nyo, how much did you spend on food this month? Let's say 15,000. 1, 2, 3. Tapos water is 3,000. And electricity, 4,000. And transportation, 2,000. Okay. And once you've put all of that, we can run our code. Okay, ito po. Ito po yung outcome ng coding natin. So, ito po, nanggaling po siya dito sa printing. That's what I meant. Itong lalabas sa output. So, print, summary, sasabihin niya, your income is 100,000 pesos. Middle income class daw ako. Tas yung food ko daw, which is 15,000 pesos, I spend 62% of my income on food, 12.5% on water, and, sorry, mahirap po i-scroll. Transportation, 8.3%. Yung total bill ko daw is 24,000 pesos. You are in budget and you saved 76,000 pesos. So, ganun po yung code. Okay, try nyo din sa inyo. Maglagay din kayo ng custom input. I-run nyo. Tapos, intindihin nyo yung output, yung code mismo, how it all how it all relates to each other. If you have any questions, leave them sa comments. Pero kung successful, kindly type the word success. Ito na yung last part ng coding program natin. Kindly type the word success kung okay na. Thank you, guys. We have a question from Mark Munggaling. Opo, may closing parentheses po sa percent. Sadya po yan. Kasi may opening tayo dito sa PHP. So, kailangan may closing din. So, between that, nilalagay natin yung percentage. Yun po yung ibig sabihin nun. Thank you. Okay, marami na naglalagay ng success. Kung no output po, kindly check, okay. So, i-address natin yung mga error. Pero congratulations po sa mga success. Address lang natin yung mga error muna. So, sabi po ni Francisco Ontalteves, yung error, an indent does not match any outer indentation level. Check niyo po yung indentation niyo sa conditionals. Baka po walang space dito, dito, dito. Diyan po. Check niyo po. Yun po ibig sabihin nun. Kung no output po, nag-send na po ng full code yung StackTrek team sa comments. Kindly check na lang po if no output yung lumalabas. Tapos, i-compare niyo po kung saan po kayo nagkamali if ever. Baka maliit lang na spelling mistake or indentation, pero it goes a long way din. Yes. Check niyo na lang po yung for no output, please check if you have any print or return statement. Okay. Pero may mga iba pang success ba dyan? Oh, invalid syntax. Try nyo na lang po i-copy-paste yung ni-send ng StackTrek team. Tapos, i-compare nyo yung sulat yung code. Baka sobrang minuscule lang nung pagkakaiba. Pero, ganun po talaga ang coding. Very common po ang errors, and we need to check diligently po sa mga detalye. I guess that's one of the downsides of coding. Kailangan nyo din maging matyaga sa details. Pero, congratulations po sa mga nakapag-success. And I think with that, we can move on na po. Once again, my name's Angela, and I think we can move on now to our host. I just want to congratulate all of those of you who successfully made your first website, your first line of code. And thank you for having me. And let's move on to Isai. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Angela. All right. So, again, congratulations for those who completed their first program in 40 minutes. Ayun. So, don't worry. Our team is still on standby just in case you're having a difficulty in or any errors you're encountering. And also, you can access the full code, okay, via the link that our team have sent. All right. So, recorded po ba currently ng Google? Yes, yes. You can still watch our video via Facebook or YouTube live. Okay. Okay, so I think we are done with the Q&A. So, just a quick trivia for you guys. Did you know that Angela, our speaker for this earlier's workshop, is still a student at Mapua University and that she is one of our Code Your Future volunteers. So, she has a heart not to for the tech no, for to help educate more Filipinos in programming education. So if you are also interested, so if baka may mga tech people who are here with us right now, or kahit hindi tech people but you have the heart to help or to help improve the lives of our fellow Filipinos through programming education, you may sign up as one of our volunteers. You may simply go to bit.ly/code your future dash volunteer. Okay, we'll also type in the link so that you could access. If you are interested, kindly sign up as our Code Your Future volunteer at bit.ly/code your future dash volunteer. And with that one, as promised earlier, we will be having our full stack bootcamp info session. So if you are, well, you have already started, now one step closer to becoming a tech professional, okay? And this bootcamp might be something for you. So this is your next step to becoming a tech professional. Let us all welcome our very own head of growth at StackTrek, Miss Haifa Karina Baluyos.
Everyone. If today you are very interested to pursue a career as a coder in the IT industry, but isn't confident with your skills or with having zero or minimal experience, then this opportunity is for you. In the next few minutes, you'll learn about the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp that trains you to become a job-ready programmer in just 4 months. So as you can see here, you have two options. The first one is the co-living bootcamp. This is the first of its kind here in the Philippines as it combines both learning and lifestyle into one exciting and rewarding experience. It means you will be living in one building with other boot campers and you will be able to leverage all of the amenities and the social experience of learning with other boot campers. And then the other option is digital. It is virtual. That means you can take this boot camp anywhere. By anywhere, it means if you are in the province, then you can take this boot camp at the comforts of your home. Or if you enjoy traveling, then you can also take the boot camp while you are traveling. Now, for you to be able to understand and get a picture of what exactly are we going to do when we enter the boot camp. So let's assume that you already applied and earned a slot in the boot camp. Here in the next few minutes, you can also imagine and also experience virtually what it is like, what you will be doing, and what will be the experience like learning with StackTrek. So the first thing that you do in your day is have the daily discussions with your trainers and peers. So since you will be building real world applications, always remember that in this boot camp, we focus on your practical skills, the skills that you can really use and immediately practice. And in your daily discussions with your trainer, you will be covering various topics. And the topics that you will be covering will depend based on what module you are in during that day or during that week. So remember, you are building real world applications, and the benefit here for you, especially if you have zero experience yet, is that at the end of the boot camp, you will already have a bunch of projects that can showcase your skills based on the real world applications that you already built. So the next thing that you do after your daily discussions with your trainers and peers is that you now go on and do and complete your hands-on coding modules. It also covers advanced curriculum. We want to focus on the topics and the skills that is relevant today, not relevant 5 years ago, but relevant today and in the future as well. So after you go through the module, do the exercises, learn the things that you need to learn, once you hit a bump or you're having a difficulty, the platform or the bootcamp has a one-on-one live trainers capability. And what exactly is this? So in just one click, when you are having a problem with the exercises that you're doing or the project that you are doing, in just one click, you get connected to the next available trainer, and then you will be able to chat with that trainer immediately. So you can share your screen with the trainer, you can code together with your trainer, and you can discuss with the trainer with the challenges that you are having. As you can see, it's quite different because as you code together with your trainer, it feels like it's very interactive and it's very personal because the trainer is focused on you as you try to learn that specific skill or try to resolve that specific challenge. So here we would like to show you what it is like. So here we have an example of a trainer named John, and John is talking with his trainer and trying to consult the problem that he is having. So on the right side, there is that chat, and then at the middle is you can see the code that they are working or coding together. And this is an example of one of the projects from one of our boot campers. So they are building real world applications so that at the end of the boot camp, again, you will have a portfolio ready that showcases your acquired skills. But one of the important things that we also would like to highlight is that in this boot camp, it's not just about the technologies that you learn. At the start of the boot camp, you are going to focus on the module that builds you your core foundation. And having a strong coding foundation allows you to learn different technologies faster. The full stack bootcamp has demo days. So we have demo days each month. And what I will show you is one of the websites built by one of the programmers, and that he was able to build this website in just 1 month in the bootcamp. So as you can see, even if you have zero background, the bootcamp is beginner friendly enough for you to understand and be able to build websites even if you have zero background. In the StackTrek bootcamp, the platform that you will be using is the most advanced training technology here in the Philippines. And the big difference here, we are more focused and having you do more coding hours. If you do more hands-on, you are able to apply immediately the skills that you just learned. The more you apply the skills, the more you realize the things that you need to improve on. And as you learn and apply these skills, you get better and better at it. There you have two options, the co-living and the digital. Digital is virtual, so you can take this one anywhere. And co-living is that you will be living with other boot campers and learning at the same time. Now, we would like to add more details on what the co-living is like. So the co-living bootcamp, you don't have to worry about anything else but to learn and experience life. You don't have to worry about spending for food anymore. It is already covered. Also, the accommodation is also included. The good thing about it is that beyond just learning, of course, we need to live our lives. There is a rooftop wherein if you need a breather, you can just be there, get some air. There are lounges that you can chill around. So in the co-living boot camp, it's really different than just a typical boot camp. You learn because that's the main thing that you want to do in the boot camp. But also, there are in person sessions wherein you get inspired from people from the industry. In the co living boot camp, there are barbecue nights, movie nights, and weekend parties that you can be part of and socialize. You can also leverage on the amenities and gym program. This is what it looks like to be part of the co-living bootcamp. It's very different. You learn, but at the same time, you have fun. So the co-living bootcamp is situated mainly around BGC and Makati. So you can imagine that if you want to also go out, it's BGC is just 5 minutes walking distance. And the benefits of being part of the boot camp is that we have job partners wherein we negotiated with them that if you are a graduate of the boot camp, you will have at least 25 to 30K starting salary. And this is quite high considering that you have zero experience and you are still starting out. So one of the key benefits here at StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is that more than just a learning, we help you accelerate your career. So don't worry about having zero experience. Don't worry about being a non-coder and you want to enter the industry. Because if you finish and be a graduate of the bootcamp, you already have guaranteed job interviews. And if you graduate at the top 30, then you have guaranteed job offers already. There's no stopping you in getting the IT industry. As long as you are with the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp, then the opportunities for you is beyond just learning. It goes over to you landing your first job and landing a highly paying job as well. So here, why IT? These are just the published rates of IT today. If you have 1 to 4 years, you will be earning on average 45K monthly. If with 5 years, you will be earning around 80K. As you level up, let's say to senior manager, you can even go to 172,000 for your monthly salary. Once you are able to enter the IT industry, the first step is the hardest, but once you are already in, over opportunities are left and right. So you really have high earning potential once you are able to enter the IT industry. And with that one, if you are interested, you can apply now. The link is here below. It's bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp application. And if you have questions, then feel free to find us on Facebook. You can message us there. And we hope that the StackTrek Full Stack Bootcamp is one of the opportunities that you will leverage on as you enter the IT industry and land your first tech job. And with that one, thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day.
So there you have it. That's our Stack Trek Full Stack Bootcamp. All right. So if you are, or if you want to know more, you may also join our upcoming info session that is on October 20 at 11 a.m. So you may register at bit.ly/StackTrek Bootcamp dash October or OC20. All right. So that's our upcoming info session. Okay. Again, if you have any questions regarding the bootcamp, feel free to send us a message at fb.com/StackTrek. So that's our official Facebook page. And if you want to improve your skills more, join Stack League, the Philippines' largest online programming league, and with 10 million year-round cash prizes. So you may create an account at stackleague.com. Right? You may also reach us or email us at info@stacktrek.com. And this is not the only event that we will be doing, especially for this year, even though patapos na ang year. Okay? Get the latest updates and for our upcoming events, visit us at fb.com/stacktrek/events. Or again, you may follow our Facebook page. All right. So I can see that there are still um people who have questions. No? So if you have more questions or if you want to learn more about coding, or get tips or help from the coders in the industry, you can join our Facebook group. That's Code Your Future, which you can see here on your screen right now. All right, there. So that's Code Your Future. So since you've already started your journey, so don't stop here. All right. Okay? Pagpatuloy nyo na to. Alright, so with that one, I would like to ask you guys, how are you feeling after successfully completing your first program in 40 minutes? Sige, let us see or let us know. Kumusta ba? How's your heart? How are you feeling right now? Okay, so we would like to hear from you. Happy. Okay, from Ralph, he's happy. All right. How about the others? Nahingal. Tumakbo ka ba? Nahingal. Mas masaya parang happy. Grabe naman. Okay, Kenneth, gusto ko na po maging coder. Galing. And since gusto mo maging coder, baka this bootcamp is something for you. Or you may just simply join our Facebook group, which is Code Your Future. All right, let's see the others. I feel like a hacker now. Suot ka ng shades. Okay. What if umiyak po ako? Sab sabog po. Okay. Masaya na medyo happy, okay, parang nag-uumapaw na pagiging happy. Sad, bakit sad? Okay, now I know the syntax of Python. So grateful for these learnings. All right, thank you so much. And we are also happy na you enjoyed our workshop. Refreshing, sarap lang mag-aral. Mind blown, fulfilled. Di nag-run your code. Don't worry, June, okay? You still have a chance to run your code. Additional learning experience, new experience. And I hope this new experience is hindi lang siya dito mag-stop. You still continue to pursue, no? Since you've started it, meaning may interest na kayo in programming or in coding. New experience, katawa. All right. And again, this is not the only event that we will be doing for Code Your Future. So, um, visit us in our official Facebook page, or you may also follow the Facebook pages of your respective DICT regions to know more of our upcoming events. And yun, for those na nandito ngayon, we hope to see you on our next. So, di ba kanina tinanong ko kayo if this was your first time? So, hopefully next time may mag-comment na second time, third time, and let me know, no, para ma-acknowledge din namin kayo. And with that one, I would like to congratulate everyone for taking the first step to becoming a tech professional. Attendance link. Or I think we have already shared. Okay. So our team will be sharing. Okay. Our team will be sharing the link in the comment section for you to submit again. Kindly screenshot your completed code. Of course, we will be checking if natapos niyo yung first program ninyo. Kindly screenshot your completed code and then submit it via the link that will be sent there. Okay. Ayan sa comment section. So kindly send it there. So once again, congratulations for taking the first step to becoming a successful tech professional in the future. And congratulations for successfully completing your first code in 40 minutes. So again, we hope to see you on our next Code Your Future with StackTrek event. Once again, thank you so much. Have a good day. This has been Isa, your host. Ingat, everyone.